Hi everybody, welcome to day 12 of the 12 days of tarot. So I am Holly Troy and I hope you're well. Hi Leslie. And so yeah, it's Christmas Eve and this is it. This is the 12 days of tarot, day 12, and I am gonna draw a card for the vibe of the day, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So far so good for me, and I got some great gifts from my flatmate, and thank you Leslie. It's my birthday, and yeah, I got some beauties, some great books. Last night I was thinking I want to read more. I used to read like 3 books a week. Now I'm lucky if I read about 6 books a year. Whoops. All right. Few cards jumped out. I actually got, all right, 3 cards jumped out. And then, let's look at the bottom of that card. All right, I guess I'm doing a little bit of a longer reading today. Hi. Welcome. Okay, so we got the 8 of Pentacles. So the first thing with 8 of Pentacles is we've got this person who has some skill. Obviously, they're putting out a lot of work, and it's with the Pentacles, it's always something that's physical, and there is this chance, right, that you could be doing something that might seem like you're doing it over and over again. So you have this chance to like elevate your game in a way. So you see this person, there's 8 of Pentacles, but like if you notice with the 8s, there's always like this breakdown where there's 5 and then 2 and then 1. And so you could be doing something that is your skill that also brings you money, and that skill, if you're not careful, can become formulaic, say. And so this card is actually really calling you, saying, okay, you're stable and you can go a little bit further. So the 5 of Pentacles always says like there's a little bit of shakeup. So but in this, it's lined up. So the shakeup can be something that you decide, right? That you're like, I want to do something a little bit different, and it can be a risk. So like, say you're an artist and you have a way of a certain style of painting or a certain subject that, you know, people like, and then you just keep doing it because you know that people are going to buy it, and then one day you're like, you know, I think it's time, I need to do something different. And that's what this card is kind of saying. Like you could be getting kind of stuck, but there's a chance to move around because you have this level of skill that gives you some wiggle room. And so then we have the 2 here, and the person's actually, you got 2 Pentacles here on the bottom. This figure is working, and you know, kind of knows what he's doing. And there's like with 2s, there's always a balance, right? So the balance is there's always a little movement with the balance. And so kind of the trick with balancing things is to get playful with it. And then finally here, there's 1 Pentacle on the ground. And so that can be, yeah, that can be a new inspiration, divine inspiration. It's sitting on the ground. which is okay. But when you see the one, it's like something brand new. It's kind of like in the back of this person's mind. So this could be, could be with like whatever it is you're making. It could also be with like sex and pleasure. If you do the same old stuff over and over again, it gets kind of boring. Maybe it's time to try something new, and I'm not saying try a new person, but maybe like, try something different. So any area that has to do with like what it is you're doing that brings you wealth or pleasure. Excuse me. So basically, you're good at what you do. You're good at what you know. You're starting to feel like maybe it's time to do something a little bit different and maybe find a way to balance the new with the skill, right? Okay. So like 3 cards jumped out. Next card we have is the 6 of Cups, which is like one of the best cards. I'm just saying, like, off the top of my head, I'm feeling like you might be reunited with a friend from a long time ago that, just brings you pure joy, right? This is like one of the most joyful, I feel like it's one of the most joyful cards in the deck. So there's going to be some joy. So it's like you try something new and it brings you some joy, some real emotional pleasure. Also, there's like all these little flowers in every cup. So this kind of reunion is fruitful. I also see, and kind of in the background too, it's like there's this kind of container for joy. And it's almost like that joy, the memory of joy is sort of always going to be protected. Like I feel like it's kind of hard to see, but oh, there it is. In the background, we have this little village and then there's this person walking. I see them as kind of a sentry, like that they're guarding this, sweet memory, and there's this room to play. 6 of Cups is like this, there's enough stability where you get to play, you get to have a container for play. So if we look at this card, it's like you've got the skill, and if we just kind of put this as a personal thing, like say you don't see a friend, but I think you will because it's the holidays and everybody, there's that feeling of, you want to see people you haven't seen in a long time, or, see some family, but like how many of us go, oh, I'm back home visiting, my family. I should go, down the street and see if so-and-so is around, right? But like on a purely energetic level, if you start to mix up what is, what it is that you're good at, right? If you kind of take that leap to try something new, it's gonna be joyful. The other thing is to like try this new thing in a playful way. Let yourself play. Infuse some joy in the work that you're doing. Let go of worry. You're okay. You've got enough skill to excuse me, have some fun with it. It's like you got those 3 chords on that guitar. That's all you need, right? You can write a song with those 3 chords, instead of worrying if it's perfect. At least you got those down, like try something. Rather than just like what it is in your book. And I'm talking to myself too, because I have like all these songs that I'm sort of, that are kind of there. And they're like 3 and 4 chords, and it's all groovy. It's just like, finish them, finish something new. And then finally, we have the 5 of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So the Five of Pentacles is like, you know, this shakeup of, you know, your finances, your, oh boy, it's like your health. You see these two figures that are like hanging out. It looks like they're outside of a church. One person, they're in rags, and one person's like on crutches. But really, well, it's reversed. So it's like that fear of maybe like losing your way of making a living because you tried something different, is like, it's like, you know, that fear is there, but, you know, like, let it go, like, release it. This is a reverse position. It's like, yeah, you might shake some stuff up, trying something new, maybe even, you know, doing something for the sheer joy of it rather than for the financial gain can stir up some fears regarding poverty and you know, all of that for you. And I'd say, you know, let it go, or like ask for help, you know, you know, just, or if someone wants to give you, you know, notice when people want to give you gifts or give, you know, they want to give you things. This card is saying, I see it when it's reversed, especially, like, be open to receiving. Be open to receiving help. Be open to receiving love. Like, keep your eyes and ears and heart open to receiving. We often have a hard time, right? So many of us want to just give. Let yourself receive. That's what this is saying to me. And also, yeah, I'm going to keep it there. Let yourself receive. You know, it's okay. It's okay to receive. And we all, so many of us tend to be givers. It's okay to receive. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the four of cups. So this person is like contemplating the three cups, maybe the foundation of their emotional state, or maybe like, you know, they were experiencing some joy. The Three of Cups is like a really joyful card as well. Maybe thinking about friends from the past. And, you know, it's contemplative. And then at some point, there's some new, I mean, you have this one cup here. There's some new emotional or intuitive feeling coming in. So there's a chance here. All right, we're gonna, for some elevated emotion, that your emotional base becomes much more solid, right? And then because, you know, you take the time to maybe like pull back and meditate a little bit on all of the stuff, you sort of stabilize your emotional state. So I'm going to quickly kind of reiterate what I was saying about these cards. So basically this is saying you're stable. You can, you know, you have the ability to expand your skill and share it with the world. Like you definitely, like, people know that you're good at what you do, or, you know, you have a certain reputation, and you're getting you know, you might be starting to feel like, you know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should, you know, try some new things. And, this card here, I feel, is saying, yes, let those new things that you try be playful. And also, you know, I just got this hit that, like, as you try new things, some old friends may come back into your life, and some new ones too. So like, as you allow the container of your work to be playful, you start to have a more emotional satisfaction, and also just this kind of I feel like there's like an expansion of your imagination, which allows for an expansion of emotional satisfaction, and just like I said, just play, just joy. And then the Five of Cups reversed is saying, here are these two figures. This one's handing the other one a gift. Accept gifts, allow yourself to receive, and also allow yourself, this card too also, and this card is saying that just by being you, without like worrying about your work, right? I really see this more as work, but your worth, the fact that you're alive is makes you worthy of love, makes you worthy of receiving. And this card here is saying you're already giving. You're already, there's a giving and receiving that's happening. But just accept that, that love is part of your birthright, like this cup here is divine inspiration, and our emotions are basically they're invisible, right? But your feelings are your gauge. And when you can be clear of all the worry that's put on you by, well, we have a church here, like basically our culture, then that divine feeling comes through. And when you can openly express your own divinity, that's when the exchange between giving and receiving really happens in a good way. All right, well, that is my message for Christmas Eve, December 24th. And it's my last from the 12 Days of Tarot. This is my last live reading for, I don't know, for a little while. If people want more, maybe I'll keep doing more. And but for now, have a wonderful holiday, and thank you. Yes, thank you, Leslie. And I'll see you soon. Happy New Year, it's coming up, and I'm super excited, super excited for what this new year is going to bring. And I'm pretty excited about this draw as well, because it's also people are saying happy birthday. It's my birthday, so it's kind of saying like I feel like for me personally, like it's saying you have the skill, let it be fun, you can receive, and the emotional foundation is there. So it's groovy. All right, big love, happy holidays. I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Oh, the other thing, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me or find my link in the bio. Just forget that. All right. Bye.